Oh, it's been said a bard's life can often be a hard life, or hill and dale to rove and always move from town to town. And some folk have inquired if ever we grow tired of ranging all around the world and never settling down.
But one should be a little wary of remaining stationary, 'cause comfortable is lovely, but it's not the way we grow. When life starts to unravel, pick up your pack and travel. You'll find a strange serenity in places you don't know. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. You've got no map for showing which direction you are going.
But why start on a journey if you know where it will end?
And once you recognize,
To anticipate surprise, you'll relish every twist and turn that lies around the bend. Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. The world has got its demons. There are many reasons why you'd find it harder to be brave than be afraid. But every life could use some danger. Every friend was once a stranger. Ships are safe in harbor, but that's not why ships are made.
Wriggle-dee-dum-dee-doo-da-terry-o-dee-da-dee. A fwit-da-dee-da-dee. There's so much to see beyond the open door. It's outward bound we go. Who knows what we'll find that we've never found before. Adventures waiting further down the road. It's waiting for you further down the road. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Ya-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Adventures waiting further down the road. Let's go! Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie-da-lie. Ya-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie. La-da-da-da-da-lie-da-lie.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hi.
Just doing some reading. Welcome to Creating with the Crew. We've got a whole couch full of people today. We've got, of course, Reverend Tommy way over there. We've got Kitty Chaos and myself, Pablo Garbanzo, or Pavel Goblansky, or Pobo Gabobo, as some people call me.
Wait, my new favorite one is Peepo Gazebo.
Peebo Gazebo. That's right. Welcome to the show. We are just hanging out here. We were actually reading our Memento Mori, Memento Vivere, Escape from Ghost Island handbooks, which you can get from our website. That's right. We only have a few of the Halloween kits left. So if you wanted to get those, grab them now. $100 value for only $50 plus shipping. Did you pass page 3.3? Well, it was
page 31.
Page 31, chapter 3, verse 3. And there you go. Get it. Press that button. There you go. Blam. All right. Yes, that's right. We were just looking at that page for all of the random characters, caravan NPCs that are in this book. There's so many other cool things about this book too that we haven't even mentioned. Not only is there the adventure in the back, but there are also cool characters that you can make and cool like new character options. There's madness, which we haven't even really gotten into in this whole game, but
I don't know about any of this because I'm not supposed to read ahead.
yes. Yes, and Zalani, yes, it's the only way to get the mausoleum because he is putting it out of production right now. So yeah, we're it. He handed me all of them, and then I stole the rest. And yeah, like I said a few weeks ago, this was my actual. This whole Halloween party kit thing was my method of actually getting a hold of the mausoleum for myself. So anyway,
Well done.
yeah, thank you. My job here is complete. We can now shut down all of Nat 21 because I finally got what I needed to. That was the whole thing. The whole plan was all about it. Yeah. So what am I doing today? Well, I'm actually just going through the book, and I'm actually shooting over and trying to figure out how we're going to finish up this adventure in one more episode. And yeah, we'll find out. So we might as well just talk about the game last night as well. So let's see. Sally, yes. Love what you did with the ghost and Kazoo. Oh, yeah. Woo, that was going to be bad. All you people that ghost was like literally was headed out the door. And then who was it? Was it
Squid Kevin.
Yeah, Squid Kevin. Who was like, well, he should just jump in there. Like,
Kud Kevin was the one who had the guy kill the guy to show his allegiance.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
And then the ghost needed
goes.
somewhere to go because, someone can't Hunter's Mark a ghost.
face dagger. Yep. Oh, yep. Well, hello. I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's here. Zalani, Sally. Let's see. Who else is here? Race Splitbark? Why? Well, hi. I haven't seen you around. Thanks for
Hello.
stopping by. Let's see. Sir Percival, Johnny Twitch, Obi-Wan Shinobi, which, by the way, that's a good name. That's if you were
Dope.
gonna, yeah. Right. Let's see. Did Louis go home and get his Glowforge? Let's see. After 2 weeks in there, store was nearly out of everything. I hope he did. I love his stuff. I love all his stuff, and I'm trying to get more of it. So yeah, he's been rocking it. Yeah. And all right. And oh yay, saw me in Maryland. Fantastic. Yes. And
Welcome.
then welcome to the show. Hope you're having a great time. We have so much more of the Allbard party to go. That campaign's going to run until we are finished with Louisiana. So
That's the middle of
yeah.
December.
that's the middle of December. Mm-hmm. And then
Yep.
I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas for what we should do next?
Oh, I want to play Aurelia again.
All right, Aurelia. Yes.
Or Echo. I miss her. I want to be Echo again.
You need to play on a birthday in order to try to get Aurelia back.
I need to do what?
You need to play on your birthday. So that's the only way you can try to get Aurelia back.
Well, here's the thing. The next time I get to pick what character I'm playing, and it isn't one that is facilitates the theme of the game, I'm just gonna play Aurelia's great granddaughter.
Just keep doing that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome. Obi-Wan Shinobi. Like, name for the your character. Oh, never left behind. Awesome. So yeah, So in this book, and which also you can just get the book on our stores as well. Or if you see Judas and Magnolia themselves, which they are currently at the Ohio Fair, if my memory serves me correctly, they're there for a few more weekends, and you can get the book from them. They'll sign it. Just FYI. So yeah, but there's some really cool options in here, and there is so much of this adventure that we didn't go over because, again, I want you to read this book, and I want you to use this as your own adventures because, again, we're just skimming through the adventure. We're literally just hopping across a whole bunch of it. And man, yep. There's so much more, and yeah, I'm trying to figure out like how are we going to end this adventure, because I'm like, oh, we could go this way, we could go that way. There's so many different directions, and
then we have the freaking audience
becoming a ghost. Yeah, I know, right? Totally snagged my idea, right?
I shouldn't read ahead anymore. I was just looking at the table of contents.
Oh, gotta deal with the king of Magecroft. I think you need to level up before you deal with the king of Magecroft. The reason he's the king is he's the biggest badass in the country. So
and the king did receive a sabotage piece of ancient equipment too.
that is true. We are uncertain if he survived. He might already be dead. And when I say he might already be dead, I mean he might have already been dead.
He's a lich.
So does that mean that progresses for Jan to continue her takeover of Magecroft?
Oh my god.
Well, here's the thing. Let me just throw this out here. So the liches live in the necropolis, and you're technically not allowed to be king of Magecroft if you're undead. So
Says who?
says the rules.
So that sounds
That the
like
king makes?
okay. So how about this plot twist? The king of Magecroft is a lich. Now we need a showdown between Thekla and the king of Magecroft, because I think that would be awesome.
He can smash anybody though. Like we'd have to get an army.
Fortunately, we know an army. We'll get every single player. Get ready for costume changes.
Yes. Yeah. That's the Uber level game where you actually fight the king.
Oh, is that the one where we're finally everybody's in the same place at the same time? We do
Right.
that?
Maybe, sort of. But
Yeah.
all the legendary actions. Also, by the way, he's the leader of the Hexaveret. So there's 5 other arch wizards that you'd also be dealing with, who all pretty much have teleportation, and they would be like, "Hey, I'm in trouble. Come help me," and they'd be like, boop, 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 boop. "Yeah."
Not if we like secretly and discreetly assassinated them.
Hire a banana.
I know a banana.
Hire a couple bananas. Oh, that's right. That was you. I do remember you, Obi-Wan Shinobi. Yes, ballerina fight and the kilt. I definitely remember you then. So yes, well, thanks. I'm super glad that you're here and hanging out with us. Let's see. I'm just checking. I'm just looking at all this stuff. Lich or Archlich? Well, yeah. I mean, at least he's not a demi-lich, but could be worse. Yeah. So maybe here's the way to. I'm not going to tell you the way to dethrone the king. What am I doing? What am I doing?
I was just gonna let him
You're
go.
just gonna have to figure that for yourselves.
Can we
Anyway.
please? We have to stop switching up the party so that we can level up to 20, so that we can take over Magecroft. Then we kill God.
Oof.
God's.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of characters.
Why would you want to take over Mage?
Because that would mean that we did all the things, and that would be the last thing left to
That'd be
do.
the last thing ever.
So it's like the.
But then you have to kill the god's god.
Yeah,
So we just kill the audience.
we could just.
And you have
Yeah,
to whittle away the legendary actions. Yeah.
we'd have to start the whole universe over again.
Let me just point out the reason that there is a Hexaveret is that as every wizard was getting up in levels, and then like every other wizard's like, dude, I could totally take all your gear. I'm the up and coming. It's like gunslingers, where they're always like, I'm gonna take out you're the one to beat, and they're always like, bam, bam, bam. And the wizards finally got sick and freaking tired of like, if some other young gun wizard comes up to me shooting his fireballs, I'm gonna puke. And so then they were like, wait, we are the 6 most powerful wizards here. If we just team up, you can't beat 6 wizards. I mean, you can be like the one young gun and be like, I'm gonna take you down, and they'd be like, hey guys, yeah, there's some douche over here trying to like pew pew, like, and then you're like, foop, 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 foop. And then like the 6 most powerful wizards, now it's 6 on 1. but magical elbows.
Magical elbow.
Magical elbows, not actual
Yeah.
physical elbows.
So is
You've
it
heard
like,
of mage hand, right?
Mage
elbow.
So is it like the 5 points of Magecraft?
Yeah, but remember, it's the hexaverate. It's one better than a pentaverate. So
Mhm.
everyone else has only 5. They have 6.
Romulus is a wizard.
Yeah,
We got to get him motivated to actually,
he's only like
Care.
7th or 8th level. He can get his
And he
butt
doesn't
wiped.
care.
Yeah, he already owns a dragon lair with dragons.
And,
Yeah, and you know what?
his babe Minotaur.
Yeah,
He's good.
Yeah, and actually, we saw Romulus briefly as we was leaving from Magmount back to Magecraft from our quest.
Nice.
Little dragon kittens, crawling
Okay.
and fighting all over him.
It looks like there is a plan here forming. I like this. Okay, whittle away the legendary actions, apply the people with fake news, kill the head of the snake, another one grows. No, that's bad. No. Obviously, challenge the king to a dance battle. He uses legendary actions. Sit back, enjoy the show. There you go. That's pretty much what's going to happen. Yeah. And of course, step 3. Profit.
Well, if the Lich King can't juggle, then we send Pavel Garblansky in for a mousetrap juggling
There
contest
you go.
of death and doom.
I'm pretty sure that if he couldn't do it himself, he would just get a second. And then, Pablo Gazebo would then have to
Peebo.
fight. Peebo
Peebo.
Gazebo would have to fight Pavel Garblansky.
Ah,
It's just Paulo Garbanzo variants. They're all ish. They lead this. It would be like that episode of Loki where they all fought each other.
spoilers.
Oh, I haven't gotten to her.
I didn't say who
yet.
won.
We're halfway. I got her halfway through Loki so far.
Ah, nice.
So we need to form the Net 21 Avengers.
At 21 Avengers. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna make that.
What is it going to entail? Or is this okay? I want to be Thor.
I thought you said you were Thor this morning.
That was flip.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Panther.
Panther.
Panther, no pants. I'm going swimming.
Hexor becomes Ultron. Ooh. I'm okay with that.
Hexor is cooler than Ultron, huh?
Who's Ultron?
Who's Ultron?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, forget the mage hand. How about the backhand?
Mage backhand. Mage backhand. Oh, sorry, I didn't read the whole spell. I'm definitely Thor from last night. Are you people? All right. Well, I didn't really. Oh yeah, we got. Oh, that's a whole nother subject. Whole nother subject. So yes. Well, I mean, golly, we need to have a. I didn't plan today, so that's.
Do you ever plan today?
Sometimes, actually, I usually plan a lot, but yes, I had a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna do. We're actually also. Here's another thing, people friends. So, the adventure that we're going on right now. Soon, they will eventually get back to Magecraft. Eventually,
Spoilers.
they will have the Battle of the Bands, which will entail each band on their own float, racing through Magecraft, playing their music. Now, they have to go through every neighborhood. Each neighborhood has a band that they've sponsored, which means every other neighborhood is going to try to stop the other bands.
Are they gonna throw fruit and stuff?
Oh, they're gonna throw fruit with explosives and things like that, and then also logs, or maybe perhaps drop buildings if they can arrange it. So we're gonna have abilities in your Twitch channel points column that will be affecting the parade route. the parade
Oh
route.
my god.
Oh, this is gonna be.
So I've got a few in my head that I'm going to keep as a secret, and maybe it'll throw them right out at the very last one, because this is going to be we're going to be multi-episode race. This is going to be like the chariot race in Ben-Hur. It's going to be like half the movie is going to be.
When are we leveling up?
When did you level up?
Mm-hmm.
Ha! When have you done anything to earn experience points? I'm kidding.
How much XP did I get for eating the demon eyeball?
Minus 7,000.
That's dumb.
However, you got a whole bunch of points for eating it. So there's the. I
Yeah,
should probably
he's
just
horrible with.
There's
awarding out
XP and then
XP.
there's
drop
cool
wisdom.
points.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, he rarely dishes out XP. We gotta be like, hey, so we need to get leveled up, because the Grand Saints are still trying, to get strong.
Everybody's all about the XP. We're just milestoning people. We're milestoning.
Okay, you still don't even milestone.
Whatever.
We have to ask you.
That's because I'm old school. Back in my day, it took 7,000 experience points to get to like second or third level. These kids today with their like, I'm already 5th level. You're like, you have 5 XP. What in the world? Kids today.
I got the first one from the Grand Saints to hit 5. So I
It's-
haven't missed any games.
It's fun to be a badass.
You gotta earn it. You gotta earn your badassness. Wondering how the Saints would. Yes. Well, see, that's because of the multi-episode race. They're gonna be like, well, we'll get the Saints in the neighborhood as the parade goes by, and they can like totally.
It'll be a whole potion shop fiasco
They
all
can
over again.
Yeah, blam. So they
Watch
can
out for potted plants.
they can possibly take out a few of the other bands as they go through the neighborhood that the Saints are in, and yeah, because no one expects anything from the Rambles or So anyway, if you have any good ideas that maybe perhaps some bystanders parade routing would drop a potted plant in the road, or perhaps a whole rock, or perhaps a griffin, or
Wile E.
That's it.
Coyote painted detour.
You know
Absolutely.
Go
what
smash into.
I want to see somebody do is make the residents of Quest Friend Castle show up so that Paulo has to play all of our other selves.
We'll get Shakespeare on that one too. So yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, what if the floats go faster or slower depending on how good of a performance you roll? Yeah, absolutely. Writing that one down for show. Yes.
As he's not writing it down.
See this pen? It's right here. It's right here. I'll just go back later. Floats. Okay. What?
I'm just trying to figure out what the hell he did right.
Oh, that's for something else.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. Speed variable determined by plus or minus performance. Yes. So Italian job hole in the road, drops the float, and then covers. So we put the band in the minis, and then.
I want to see some Mario shit happen to us too.
Oh yeah.
Mario Kart.
No, like Mario Kart, but Mario just in general,
Explain.
You want to do shrooms?
Like-
Big?
like the like the fireball on a rotating stick,
Oh.
or I don't know, weird stuff with mushrooms, pipes that you drop down.
Bullet cannons.
Yeah.
Maybe shortcuts, maybe
Mhm.
yeah. So like that's the other thing is like, when one band is going through the neighborhood that they're sponsored by, they're absolutely going to get all the shortcuts, and then they're like people are going to move signs around. They're going to be like, go this way, race course here, and then like disappears. Suddenly they're in a dead end. Boom. Mage elbow, mage elbow, mage elbow. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, don't take the wrong turn at and
Albuquerque.
run into some Janpires, you know.
Oh yeah, yeah. You got to go through the creepy garden district.
Oh, jeez.
You're gonna have to go through. You're gonna go through the shallows where the Jawses are. You're gonna have to go through Pirate Cove and the Rambles, of course. And
Well, it's a good thing Salome's now a captain. That'll get you through the Pirate Cove.
oh yeah,
You know, Kazoo can get you through Jawses.
What if we just take out the bans for other neighborhoods and then make friends with each of those neighborhoods so they don't have a band to support anymore, but they still like us for some reason?
for some reason you're gonna have to come up with a really good reason how you
Step-
somehow destroyed their band.
Step 3, profit.
They put a lot of effort into their band,
All right, fine.
and you know.
I mean, and most of them, you know, turned y'all down too.
All right, which neighborhoods are the kind of neighborhoods where when you kill their leader, you become the next leader
That's ridiculous.
and they all respect you? Is there a neighborhood like that?
Well, I mean, Jan did that, sort of.
That's the Necronomicon with Riddick. You know, you keep what you kill.
You will also go through the necropolis, so you know, depending on how friendly you are with Thekla. Although Thekla's technically not even the leader there; it's the other leeches, the other leeches that run that show. Yeah, so the other liches. Yeah, Thekla's not even the
Kazoo's
most.
the only one who knows Thekla at this party.
Mhm. At least you'll get a little help. Yeah, maybe Barnabas can help. I don't know.
I can never remember what terms we leave off with Thekla. Like, is it friendly? Is it not? Is it?
I think Kazoo's currently on good terms because she was with Barnabas on Cecil as they helped him become king.
Yeah.
And it was Loon.
Oh, that was Lynn. That wasn't. Oh, crap. So, yeah, that's right. That was Lynn. Yeah, because at that point, Kazoo was with Jawses.
Mhm.
Trying to find herself.
I would say maybe possibly consider what you're going to have to do to get through the Garden District. Because Jan is going to.
Oh, don't you know?
Jan's gonna Jan.
Jan's going to Jan.
Don't get jammed.
We're all gonna get jammed.
You will all get Jan. Jan.
The band got jammed.
Jan gonna Jan, man. Jan's just gonna Jan. I'm so sorry for you. Yeah.
Yeah, can I place a call up to Ayala or something, you know, to help?
Call
That's what I'm saying.
Call
Get
Ayala.
all of Quest friends,
Call Ayala.
and then
She'll
Paulo has
help
to
you
play
with
all of them.
or we get Ayala in
Well, yeah, get Ayala.
and we just have them play. So there you go.
Well, a lot of us are
Well, yeah, because
playing
she-
other characters already, so you have to play. You have to play Echo and Loon and
Look, I gotta play Pavel
Hypatia.
Garblansky.
and Pavel Garblansky.
Ayala can do fire dance during the band show while Pavel's juggling.
There you go. Distractions.
Everybody,
You know Pavel Garblansky's gonna get killed, right? I mean, he's just the guy who gets killed to show that the situation is serious, right? Like,
Yeah.
he's gonna literally be the first person to go in the band. Like the band's gonna like run into another band, and then it's gonna be like Road Warrior, and then he's like, he gets impaled.
That's
'cause-
all right. He wasn't really adding much anyway.
Not really.
I mean, you know, it's not like he didn't just save the entire party, you know, from certain doom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we could actually continue this episode.
Wait,
right.
that's why we told him he could play with us.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, like when they go into the Garden District, I totally expect them to be all dressed like gothy and anti-vampire-y. So, or maybe gothy to fit in, so that maybe they don't know who they are. Ooh. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's Salome's not
Some
going to
of
do
us,
goth.
some of us already are gothy.
Yeah.
Yeah, just what's the eye going to be like at that point?
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
I mean,
Goomier, probably.
I mean, we thought it was bad when Gus shot first.
Yes.
Tell Frank to tune in. Turn him loose on Aziri's eye.
Aziri's demon eyeball shot first. Aziri's demon eyeball lightning first.
What is it? Don't make me do that thing with my eye. What thing? That thing. Blam. Yep.
Definitely gonna have to use that thread at some point.
Remember that time we had the little trampoline? Oh my. All right. Well, let's see. What else have we got? What else we got to chat about? What do we have to chat about? Goblonia, my friends.
Goblonia tonight.
That Kickstarter. The Kickstarter is fully funded, and they met most of their stretch goals. But yes, tonight we have Goblonia. That's right, with Kitty Chaos. Right there. There you go. And yeah, that's 8 p.m. East Coast time, 7 p.m. Central. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great game, and I love the concept of the cards, even though there's no dice.
Yeah. There's no clicky clacky rockies.
Yeah, there's just slippy, slappy
Oh yeah,
cards.
because dice works so well for you lately.
Shut up.
You stopped using my dice and things turned around.
I know. I don't know what I gotta do. I gotta go cleanse my dice in the moonlight or something.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So we got Goblonia tonight. Let's see. Tomorrow we of course have Gothic Horror Gaming.
It's a bye week this week, so it's going to be AMA time with Tom and Melissa, as well as some spooky stories. And if everyone tunes in and is nice, we'll get Tom to do some more amazingly creepy, dramatic readings of pop hit culture songs.
Yes.
Oh, fun.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So here's the thing. So like, I get these messages all the time and about things that are happening around Nat 21. I'm doing all that sort of thing. And Reverend Tommy's like, oh yeah. So we're going to plan a trip to England for gloomy Gothic horror thing. And I was like, why didn't anybody tell me? So I have been in my head, I've been thinking about what to do. And I just want to let you know that we made a tour with the Washerwell Wenches for Halloween a few years ago. And we stayed in the town of Hay-on-Wye, which is in Wales. And where we stayed was Baskerville Hall, the actual Baskerville Hall.
Cool.
That is the Hounds of Baskerville, blah, 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 blah. And let me tell you, that was insane. So funny story is that what's his face? Conan Doyle, that wrote the story. He asked the owners of Baskerville Hall, he's like, this is perfect. I want to use it in my book. It's so cool. And they went, you're trashing novels? Are you kidding? No. And they went, well, really? Like, yeah, no. Bleh. And so he was like, how about if I just use the name? And they're like, okay, you can use the name, but put it in a different location so nobody thinks it's us. And they were like, and he was like, fine. So, so there's no swamps or anything near Baskerville Hall. Like there's nothing. So he put it in the moors of whatever. And yeah, anyway. But the place is creepy AF. And I can't even, it's amazing. I think we should and there's absolutely room to do have a gaming room and play in there. Like if you wanted to actually sit down and play. And it's really close to the little town of Hay-on-Wye, which is adorbs. And should absolutely, and there's this abandoned church. It's right in the center of town with graves and stuff. Yeah, I mean, that'd be a great place to LARP if they let you in there. But first, I think somebody has to buy it first. But anyway.
I'll buy it.
Baskerville Hall. So this old guy who runs the place, and I sure hope he's still alive, but he's 97,000 years old or something. See you later. See you later, Bruce. So he's this little old guy from Scooby-Doo, and he's like, you guys want me to show you the disco? And we're like, there's a disco here? He's like, yeah, the old disco, the abandoned disco that no one uses anymore. And we're like, sure. So he takes his ring of keys, and he's got the big ring with the keys on it. You know, I mean, I'm not even making this up. Mab was there. Ansa was there. They can verify this story. You know, goes over behind this curtain, unlocks a door that we've never even seen. Like, we've run around this whole place, and like we never saw this door. And was there a panic? Oh, we started panicking later. We'll get to that. So we all looked at each other and we're like, oh, is this the part of the story where the guy like leads us into the room and then the door's all locked and you can't get out and you all die? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we were like, could be worse. But the hilarious thing was, like, as he's taking us down to each of the little corridors and pathways, and he's like, Mab was like, hey, do you wanna tell us about any of the ghosts that are here? And oh, look, there she is now. Want me to show off the new dice? I do.
Ooh, bring her in.
Boop.
Ah,
There's my baby.
Hi, Elsa.
Hey.
hi.
So I was just telling everybody about Baskerville Hall.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. It's a
And
shame.
I was just telling the part where Mab was like, hey, you want to tell us about all those ghosts? And the guy just turned around to her, had the keys in the hand, locks the door, and goes,
No.
nope.
Did
I
you
was
tell him
like-
that this is the part where we thought this is where we die
Yeah.
in a creepy old mansion? And we looked at each other. We're like, fuck it. It's totally worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. And
Follow them off into the bowels of the building.
And then as we continue going, I remembered that there was a table, a stone slab table that had. Okay, now here's the thing. There are tables that are meant for, like, you know, you put the cider press on it, and the cider juices come out, and then it runs down the sides into the thing, into a bucket, and you have cider. This is not that kind of table. This was definitely a sacrificial table where the blood runs into the little rivulets down the side and out the little thing.
The people drinking the cider are the ones who are making the blood go down.
And I was like, so after we get the denial from for the ghost stories,
right.
we wait a little while, and I go, to not give anything away, like we know too much, I was like, so do you want to tell us what that stone slab out there on that out front, like, what's that for? And he just locks another door, turns to us, and goes,
Would you like to see the discotheque?
yes. Well, but first you just went, nope.
I'm just gonna I'd like to change.
Would you like to see the disco? The abandoned disco?
Like, how is there a disco in this old Tudor building?
I want to take a nap on it.
Yes, that's what David Percival says. We have seen the pics. That, my friend, would be the blood nap, or the final nap,
Yeah.
as it were.
The sacrifice table. It absolutely was like a sacrificial table with the and I was like, and it carved out of stone. Yeah.
I can see you guys are actually doing a lot of crafting today.
Yeah, there was so honey. Yeah, you have some dice you'd like to show off.
I was just typing privately in the chat while I shoved my rice down. I didn't realize you were going to put my unwashed self on the screen, but I will go get them.
Okay.
You don't want to go. You don't want me to carry this past the cat box into the kids' computer room where all the merch is.
All right.
So.
Well, I'll pop you off the screen. You'll come back. Okay. All right. So so the disco. I didn't even talk about the disco. Okay, so the disco. We go through all these little passageways and all this other stuff, and we get the back room tour. And this disco, it's like a disco from the 70s, I guess, 80s, maybe. I don't know. Big room, danceable. Giant mural on the side of the wall. And it's hooded figures carrying torches into a mountain cave. And then there's the other cave on the other side of the mountain, and they're coming out as ghosts.
Nice.
That's just what you. It's like if it was on the side of a van, that would totally be like a cool thing you'd put on the side of a van. Like
Mhm.
absolutely. So all I'm saying, long story long, is that if we want to do something there, I think it would be honestly the coolest thing ever, and it would totally awesome. It would totally
I say
work.
yes.
Great.
Let's do it.
All right, and here comes on
All right.
pudding and pie.
Yes, but if we go back there this time, so Paulo and I were we all the rooms were sort of assigned at random. So a couple people got like very stately rooms, which were clearly had been the rooms of like the headmaster and the other administrators of the school. We were definitely up in like the kitchen canary quarters, up in the rafters. And Paulo slept, and I barely slept that whole night because I'm not super sensitive to these things. But that room was sketch. We were not alone.
Yeah, she said it was haunted. I'm more just like the pipes always make that screaming sound.
Anyway, so on another subject, yeah. So if we go back to Basketball Hall, I would like the room with the California King and the weird sacrifice tub in the mirror.
Oh, the sacrifice tub. Yeah. I wouldn't even talk about that.
We have
yeah.
pictures of Mab and I in there in our bikinis. It wasn't even our room, but we are like, I'm sorry, hi, excuse me. Mab had her mermaid tail. So we got some fancy new dice, citizens. And they're so fancy, Paulo's actually going to come home and get them. But I've been trying forever to get the rainbow dice in any sort of volume. And they're easy to find, but they're really expensive. So instead we decided we couldn't get regular rainbow dice. So we had iridescent rainbow dice made. These are
here, the big one.
Yeah.
And big one.
Yay.
Oh, it's like they're blued.
Yeah.
It's like back in my like early urban primitive days, we would have described this as like niobium, I guess, was a kind of metal or a treatment of metal. But so they're cool because, they have the entire spectrum of rainbow-tasticness on them, but some of them definitely are more in the, pink, orange, copper dragon vein, and then some of them are more overwhelmingly mermaidy. So
I have glass that's
It's
similar
gonna go-
iridescent.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's gonna go. I have a set that is that same stuff, so it'll
I
be
just
like I have a
use this
set
to do-
with the 21.
to work out, because this is
Solid metal.
yeah. In fact, they came in several boxes on a slow boat, and the boxes had exploded from the weight. Like if they had had to travel 10 more feet up the road, they would have fallen
Oh,
apart.
yeah.
So they had been pushed out into a sort of failing cardboard cup shape with the lid open and just a pile of dice sitting in there. So
Oh, God.
glad we got them when we did.
Yeah.
We also got more
You
red
almost
ones.
didn't have
because
any
they're
dice.
just-
Yeah.
What'd you
It
say?
would have been critical failure all around. Yeah.
Yes.
So we just got those in, everybody, and actually we got to send some to. We're gonna send some up to Shakespeare, and they will be up on our website very soon. But we just got them in. So,
These ones are so cool. They're actually worth like making nerd jewelry out of, I would say.
Yeah.
And she's gonna
And
bring
for
us some-
anybody who hasn't
We
gotten
have
them
the
back,
blood ones. Oh, we
Yes.
did actually got some more red ones, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes, we
so
got red
some more-
and this rainbow-tastic treatment.
Yeah, I need to do
No
that.
blood ones.
The blood ones.
in November.
I mean red ones.
Yes, the blood
I
ones
mean-
were from the blood slab.
TRF. I will. So I'm actually gonna go home next Monday, and then I'm gonna grab a bunch and fly back on Thursday to Texas. So not the Halloween week, but the next week I will have them at TRF. So maybe Kevin, I will see you there? Question mark.
So-
But I will definitely have some on me at all times.
Yes, for sure. Because you can throw them at people if there's a riot. You throw them and
Yes.
then run in the other
Or
direction.
throw them down as caltrips. That'd be great.
Yes. And
Not
would
only are
say-
they distracting, but also dangerous.
They do D21 damage.
That's right.
Mhm.
Whoop.
They do D21 bleeding.
Let's put that. Technical difficulties, clearly. Assuming I can find you. Well, my friends, let me not forget to mention, I will be at the, if you're there at Texas Renaissance Festival, this is the last weekend to see this here Washerwell Wench. at the Texas Renaissance
I'm
Festival.
running away after this weekend.
Yes.
Ooh.
I know. I don't want to, but I'm also happy to go home. There's a fiasco that misses me.
Yes.
The fiasco is a fiasco.
I will be at TRF for the entire season, as will Reverend Tommy. And what is the name of the booth?
So I am the booth manager of booth 20. It is the Glass Pumpkin Patch. It is right. You come in the main gate, hook right, just past the globe, and then you can find Senor Pibo Gabubu a couple doors down across the street.
As long as the name starts with a P and a G, it's great. So,
I'm back.
yes, and so I will be at the Wormwood Tavern. That's the Wormwood Public House, and I have this 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Saturday are the burlesque shows. 4 o'clock on Sunday, 6 o'clock I will be emceeing the Risque Variete, where we have performers from all over the festival are coming to do a few routines with us, and it's a ton of fun. It gets crazy. It's going to be great. And also, I don't know. Listen, last weekend I actually I jumped on stage over there at the Dove Meadow stage. For those of you familiar with Texas Renaissance Festival, because Saxon Moon had to miss the weekend because they were sick, and so depending on if they are clear of the COVID or not, I might be back on that stage again for 3 shows, and that's P. Giddy. Nice, sorry, I'm just looking at the comments. Depending on how things go, I might be on that stage again this week, or I might not. I'll be in the streets, or I'll be at the Wormwood Tavern. So check me there.
And Wormwood is another ticketed event to gain access as well, too.
Yes. Now on Saturday it's a ticketed show, 4 o'clock 6. Sunday it's a ticketed show at 4, but it is not a ticketed show at 6 o'clock on Sunday. And bam, drinking and juggling. That sounds dangerous. It surely is. And it being a burlesque show, and a variety show, random things have happened. I have lost clothing at that show, so if that's your thing,
And he's not even drinking.
and I'm
coming,
drinking.
I'm going
Forrest
back to
Gump.
Texas in a couple weeks, and
Way to
it will
go.
definitely be Apollo striptease at that show, as per my request, since I'm going to come to Texas.
Which show would you recommend more for distancing? Well, they do keep the numbers down in the pub. They're not packing it in. Everybody's kind of spaced a little bit. They are, they have groups. So I think they're doing a pretty darn good job of keeping everybody as far as an enclosed space. It also has ventilation and air, so that air is like getting sucked out. And there's the Metatron. That air is getting sucked out and changed. So boom. Yes, the line 6 p.m. Saturday looked wild. Yeah, apparently we filled, the house was full and they had to turn people away. So
Plan ahead.
so, good for us.
Drive by Carmeling, somebody said.
Carmel Drive,
Yeah.
a drive by Carmeling.
Yeah.
I think Kitty's gonna go and play Borderlands 3, but
I can still play it sitting there.
I was going to say, it's not really crafting with the crew
Saturday,
so
we
much.
had like 26,000.
oh yeah, it's 26,000 people showing up at that show, so it's a pretty big show. And speaking of Wicked Clever, of course, the Kickstarter is still going on for Goblonia. We did mention that earlier. Not only do we have Goblonia game tonight, check out how it's played, but the Kickstarter is still rocking and rolling, and yeah, that's great.
Bye, Obi-Wan Shinobi.
Bye, Obi-Wan. And nobody's making squat today, including me. That's right. We're making ideas happen. We're making magic happen. That's what we're
I'm
doing.
packing things for Nat 21's holiday show.
Oh, yes. We got some more packages going out today.
And
I
also,
want to appreciate everybody who's bought our Halloween party pack. And I mean, like I said, that mausoleum, I love it. The adventure book, spooky, scary, full of ghosts, and again, like watch us play it this month. We got one more week, one more episode with this adventure module, but there is so much more to it. So much more to it. It's a great source material for a spooky sub-dimension. And your adventures could be here forever. And maybe they will be forever. Sorry, that was...
Memento Eterni. So, do you have a Patreon Saints game coming up too?
Probably once I get back from. So obviously not the week that I'm traveling because I'll be flying this next week. So yeah, we got to do it soon. Oh gosh, that's right.
Because the longer you wait, the more games we have to play to catch
true.
up.
Right.
Maybe we could do it on Friday night. If we did it early. We did Friday night work. I don't know. All right, we'll figure it out, everybody. We'll figure it out. So we got to have it happen soon. And
yeah, I'm trying to get as much space in your schedule when you're here as possible, since we have all of the other things.
Oh yeah. I was like, because I saw that you said that you saw it at Con on the Cobb, and I was like, wait, how did it get there? But yeah, they were at the Ohio Ren Festival, so you can buy this directly from Judas and Magnolia at the Ohio Renaissance Festival. You can also get it from us, same price. But if you're at the Ohio Renaissance Festival, you don't have to pay shipping.
There you can get it signed.
And you get it signed. That's right.
God.
And that book does look well. Thanks for chiming in there, Wicked Clever, about the coolness of the book. It is really, really great. It's like I said, it's just chock full of materials that you can use for your game, and it's obviously we're using some of that now. So, ain't that right?
Speaking of Kickstarter things, the Yuletide Advent Calendar is currently at 2727, which I'm not even sure how that number was arrived at. It's like people have been throwing down crazy, and apparently now more. 2747, maybe.
I was going to pop
there she goes again. Wait. Ooh. The whole thing.
Drive by Metatron.
In reverse. I didn't even know it went that way. Slow motion.
And
Hey, so the news of the hour is that I'm about to do this like streaming thing as a back-end technician, and it's with the woman who founded Girls Who Code. And I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I didn't know that. So I'm very excited.
That's super exciting.
And when the very few moments that I do buy on Amazon, I use Amazon Smile, which gives back money to nonprofits and organizations that you want them to give money to. So it's a way of forcing the hand of Amazon. And my choice has always been Girls Who Code. So I'm like, don't be cool. Be cool. Be cool when you get into the room with her. Be cool, and don't be a weird fangirl who's like, I give money to you through Amazon.
Thanks for your 3 cents every time you buy something, right?
Which is every 3.5 months.
But yeah,
everybody.
I give all my Smile money goes to the Satanic Temple. So we've got both ends covered. Really.
Nice. I was going to pop up the picture of the Yuletide Monster Advent Calendar.
Oh, hey, look, that one's not backwards.
That one not backwards.
Good memory, Tommy. Yes, not only were the letters backwards, but the monsters were backwards. So if you opened up the Chupacabra window, it was Cthulhu. I would have lost some serious cred.
Cabra.
The cryptid community would have thought I had lost my go-round mind if it went out.
Oh, yeah.
Cabra Lupe.
Cabra Lupe.
I'm totally in favor of like making chimeric monsters out of other monsters. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think, Cthulhu Cabra or whatever is a great idea. Why not?
Oh my gosh.
So you can create the Magecraft variants of them.
There you go.
We have to get the cryptid variants authority.
Oh, but there wouldn't be an A on the end, so it'd be the Cthulhu Cobb.
On the con? Oh, look, it's the kitty on the couch. For the,
Yeah. Kitty.
that's some
Where's my
hands-on
keyboard?
administration.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
I think we're demonetized now just because you did that.
Right. So yes. How much longer is the Kickstarter for the Yuletide?
Let me look. I think we're at 22 days.
22 days to go.
22 days to go. Our
Uh,
Twitch mod is on the scene here.
it's true. Somebody
1,373% funded.
woohoo.
Damn.
That's great.
Well, we only asked for like $50, so.
No.
Just-
But it was the original goal was a couple $100 to cover, some layout. But now, yeah,
That'll be $50.
it's doing well. And for folks who are interested, basically, folks have been starting to ask me on the back end, like, is it better if they get it through Kickstarter or through my Etsy? You will potentially get it faster if you get it through my Etsy store, but it is slightly more expensive. So it just depends, because like I cannot send out the Kickstarter ones until the Kickstarter is over, which means you have to wait at least 3
Right, because we don't get the
weeks to
funds.
change, because we don't get paid. I don't have the money for the shipping, etc. And I need to build up all that inventory, because at this rate, I have to get like 90 calendars set aside or whatever it's going to take to fill those orders. So if you want one and you don't have one already, you can go to my Etsy store, and then I can sort of do them in drims and drams. They're just a little more expensive. So whatever you want to do, I'm up to my ears in
For this supposed to be?
For
cryptids.
the Kickstarter?
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as it's over, we'll start.
Yeah,
sure
like
we'll
it's
start.
made. Thank you, Kickstarter supporters. Like the product is now made. It's just a matter of how many
Yeah.
I need to make, and for folks who got the everything package. Oh my gosh, hun, do you have the art for the postcards there by any chance? If you don't, it's okay. But anyway, for folks who got the everything package, there's.
Oh, I could share this. Wait, hang on. I can.
If you can, I mean, don't shut down the stream by accident or whatever.
Let me try not
Little
to
kitty.
swipe right or left or anything here. Let me see. JPEG. What was it called?
Sally says wiggle kitty.
Wiggle kitty, wiggle kitty, whoop.
Please throw bits if you're gonna make your. What is it? Greeting card.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think you had. So anyway, for folks who got the everything package, there's, I wanted to send like a nice postcard, and I wanted it to be different than the one that goes out in the greeting card. So Paulo actually laid out some of the art for
Which
me.
one was the werewolf one, right?
Yeah, according to my evil plans, and I have to say, it looks super freaking cute. Like the art is cute, but the layout that got done is also cute. Really, and we made a couple different designs really specifically because of Sally AE, because since there's multiple.
Hang on, I'm gonna share.
No,
the
multiple supporters in
screen.
that house. I wanted them to get different art. So that's for you, Sally O.
Here's my tat. Here we go. Boom. Wait. Boom. Hang on. Wait for the boom. There's supposed to be a boom.
Tick, tick.
There's
tick,
the boom.
Boom.
I just think that's super freaking cute.
Gratitude with attitude.
Right?
So that's one of the gift. That's one of the greeting cards that we have. That's part of the thing. There we go.
Yeah, that's the gratitude postcard for the folks that are supporting and everything. So
Yeah.
there's a couple different varieties, but that's one. I just think it's really cute, and that font, by the way, is called Waving at Christmas.
Waving at Christmas.
That's the name. You'll be on the Yuletide monster train, just waving at Christmas as you keep going on by to wherever the monsters have their holidays. So thanks, Johnny O Twitch. I thought it was pretty freaking cute. Really, I'm just dying to I just want to send them all out to you now. I'm so excited about it, and but
yeah, and you've been like packaging them as as we've been going.
yeah,
Even though we can't really send them out until the Kickstarter's over.
right.
But
I've been pre-boxing like shot glasses and pint glasses and stuff too, because I hate to say I have an entire room that is piled with.
Yeah, I might need to see about coordinating to get mine to me where I'm currently going to be at, since I'm on the road also with.
Right.
Well, I'm going home next week. So
Yeah.
bam, bam, and then boom.
Right.
Bam.
We just
Because
want to
I'm
tell
not-
Kickstarter that we give you yours because it needs to get to you where you actually are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, because I'm not going to be home until mid-December.
You keep
as well.
buying things from us, and I keep going like, what am I supposed to give the Twitch moderator if he keeps
Right.
buying stuff?
How about you've got a nape full of Kitty's butt there. I mean, that's kind of a cool side effect.
This
Good
is really
job.
hard to like. I can't tell exactly where it is, but I'm trying to use the camera. I could just turn around and smack, but all right. So yeah, but
Classy.
Yeah,
Well,
it's like you're trying
awesome.
to figure out what to do for me at Jersey. I'd already.
I know I was like, son of a God, just anyway. So yeah, fortunately I was like, fortunately I cut you off before you bought the bought the party kit. I was
Well,
like, no.
we can send Tommy a bottle of the mead because you can.
You can't really send it on the airport. They'll. Take
Oh,
it.
right, because you're not checking your luggage.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'll just drink it for him and send him.
I mean, you could just brown box it and ship it and package
That's
it
true.
up as regular glass, and mum's the word.
A gold bordered IOU. And I mean, it's not like I'm going to give him more XP because there's. Well, I can't give him any less XP, but all right. So that would just be unfair to everybody else.
Well, I only meant to pop on here to share some dice. I literally was just sitting here doing.
You're our celebrity guest, as we were just talking about. Like, we were talking about talk shows and how this is pretty much a talk show with sometimes we actually do stuff, and it's like who watches talk shows? But I mean, millions of people watch talk shows all day long. So I was like, but you need a celebrity guest. Like, can't just be like.
I mean, we were talking about Thekla, so
that's true. We were talking about Thekla.
Well, I would have at least drawn on some eyebrows if I knew that I was going to actually be on here for real and not just
celebrity guest.
Right.
We were talking about the Mad Cow.
That's right.
Mad cow, mad cow. So now I love to get packages at my house all the time that say Bad Cow Magic School. So that's it's just part of my
It has a name. The old Mad Cow Magic School.
It's not Mad Cow, it's Bad Cow. I'm evil.
MCMS. Oh, Bad Cow. That's right.
Mukamad.
Bad Cow Magic School.
Bad cow, bad cow.
What you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they moo at you?
Well, Paul always says that he always does the one from Dr. Horrible for me at home.
Bad cow.
Bad cow. She's really, really bad. So what you can't see here at Awesome Town right now is that Carmel, in addition to her stream hustle that she's doing right now, she is, I don't know what you call it, curating and producing this giant show with this weird immersive art. It's a very Carmel thing. It's super cool. And she's making people into cool monsters and mushrooms and things. So the table on the other side here is covered with weird bodysuits that are metallic and hand airbrushed leaves that she's sewing onto leotards for acrobats so that they can be mushrooms and opalescent weirdnesses. And our friend Steven is going to be there as a big rhinoceros beetle with armor. And so
sweet.
Yeah, there is arting happening on the other end of the table. Even if on my side, I'm just drinking.
No art here.
Blue water.
All right, so Thekla, important question. As queen of the undead world of Minotaurs, if you could somehow poke through the veil into this undead world that the players are currently in,
okay,
throw them a little help, what would that look like?
How little?
Well, dribs and drabs, really. Nothing too crazy.
The curling mist parts. There's a weird, uncomfortable vibration, and a bag lunch comes through, and then the hand withdraws.
Possible.
At least they're not hungry.
You don't want to die hungry.
Maybe some eye drops.
yeah, right. Gel insoles.
Gel insoles.
You can't just walk into Mordor with no insults.
I mean,
right.
Chris has already got the insults on point.
Yeah. Maybe some sort of freezing an undead person or little zippy zap action.
Sure.
Can you give me my exploding poison arrow back? I wasted it on a ghost.
Oh, That's sad.
Oh,
Wait, there's
wasted.
conversation about mead happening over on the side.
Oh yeah, I know. I love. Yeah. So yeah, we had I made some mead. So I made some mead a while back, and then I somehow accidentally put twice as much honey as I was supposed to. So then I added twice as much water, but I don't think it was all right. It was all right. It wasn't great. So I
I've had
actually
much worse,
followed the
let's put it that
recipe.
way.
Yeah, I followed the recipe this time, and it turned out really good. Actually, we bottled it, and I was like, I would drink this right now, like, which is
This
kind of
stuff is-
surprising.
Raspberry, black raspberry, something like that.
Yeah, we put some fruit in there, and but it's like an orange ginger with some other fruit juice, and it was good. So
No, y'all enjoyed my mead.
yes, we had Reverend Tommy's mead, which was fantastic.
Drinking
So-
it on stream, you know.
We'll have to have some sort of like Nat 21 mead club where we exchange meads from each other or something,
Oh, so Robert Turk said they bought some local honey to make mead. Well, you've got two people over here who would love to nerd out about tech. I just sterilize all the things
So-
when I'm supposed to.
We should all each make a mead based on like a different district of
Ooh,
Magecroft.
yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. Different mead for each neighborhood in Magecroft.
I'm automatically thinking about the grossest neighborhoods.
I
Have
have
some-
a-
Okay,
I have a
you've got the
jar.
necropolis on, so you make the necropolis, with ever so slight hints of nightshade.
right. It's eggplant kombucha mead.
It's to die for.
I have a jar of Chris Puente's meat or honey that he made from his own bees.
goblin mead. We don't sterilize shit.
Golly me, we don't sterilize shit. The
Chris Puente's meat.
Oh gosh, I don't know.
So
We have the Pirate Cove. Obviously, that needs to have some like rum in it, or
I'll do
maybe a lime.
I'll do the pirate mead because
Okay.
I'm actually a pirate performer as
little
well.
spice rum, right?
Oh, I've got
Yeah.
rum. I've got rum chips.
You have
What's the
you have
mead
the
for
Wizards,
The
Wizarding
gross.
Heights. You have the Jaws neighborhood called the Shallows.
Oh yes, chicken
Um,
flavored wine. Great.
Chum flavored, with
Oh, this
bits of cherry in it. Those aren't cherries.
Actually, yeah. With some cherry in there, and then red food coloring.
yeah. Let's see, what else do we
What
have?
about
We have
the-
the Royal Mile.
The neighborhood that the orphans are
Hold
from.
up the map.
No, geez, do I have the map somewhere?
Pirate mead from Stolen Honey. Good one, just some guy.
Because I'm actually really digging this right now,
Yeah.
and it can go into our Nat 21
Ooh,
cookbook,
yeah.
with all the other stuff.
The Nat 21 cookbook.
You'll have
All
a
right, yeah. So
club.
there's the neighborhoods.
What's the terrible neighborhood the champions are from? I never have to go over there.
It's called the Rambles.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's the broken down one. The Royal Mile. There's the normal neighborhood. So we just make normal mead.
Guano.
Oh, that's just
Ooh.
so boring.
Garden District. What's the creepy Garden District one?
Oh, it's super flowery.
Oh, yeah, of course, right.
I mean,
But that would be the hints of Nightshade, honestly.
Yeah.
That's,
Well, I think that's where you need to add some blue and make it kind of like purpley.
right.
You know, you gotta change the color, but yeah, go with like the floral notes.
Pumpkin
there-
spice.
Oh,
Normal neighborhood. Solid burn from the Smack Master.
I mean, it is.
Zombies.
I mean, that would be some basic mead,
some basic. It would just be basic mead. That's right.
Right.
and that's what it's called, basic
basic
mead.
mead.
This tastes like a vanilla candle smells to you.
Right.
And if you come by my shop at TRF, you can custom order your very own pumpkin goblet wine glass.
That's right. They got some cool ones.
Oh, that's right.
Mhm.
Yeah, you'll get a chance to see when you come out.
I shall. I'm gonna have a whirlwind tour.
Mhm.
Yeah, it works out because I'm so close proximity to him. We can
Yeah.
practically shout from our
Yeah.
our prospective
I
spots.
can
I mean, you're
almost
only like
throw a
2
club
feet
from the balcony across and down the street to where I might be able to wing a club
Don't
over there.
throw a club at the glass shop.
Oh, I'm tucked far enough in the
Whatever.
corner. it would have to roll
I know
and
what I'm
bounce up
doing.
to me.
All right. Well, my friends, I think we are gonna start to head out today. Today's Wednesday. We've got Goblonia tonight. We've got with this person.
It's me.
Yeah,
I'm gonna take a nap before the show.
taking that before the show. We got Goblonia tonight. We've got Gothic Horror Gaming tomorrow. We've got Savage Moon. What am I doing here? Why am I talking?
Hey,
Oh, wait, that's the old one. All right. Don't we have a what?
I'm like, yeah, don't you have a thing?
Yes, I have a thing. But then you can't see our pretty faces.
We do crap.
Let's see. Boop. It's in this one. All right, here we go. The modern schedule. Sunday night, we got Savage Moon with Mike Nistel. We've got Modern Monday with Lady Prudence at 8 p.m. We've got Glamour Hobo Bedtime Tales at 10 p.m. full bedtime. Of course, Nat 21 Adventures at 8 p.m. All Barred Party. Wednesday, of course, what you're watching right now, Creating with the Crew. Goblonia at 8 p.m. tonight. Tomorrow night, 9 a.m. Sonnets with Shakespeare. I keep forgetting that. And 10 p.m. Gothic Horror Gaming. So we have stuff all week long. And we do. You were going to watch the Bachelorette premiere?
Come on.
Lo, how the mighty have fallen.
You just have to watch a Washing Well Wench's show. It's the same thing.
Right. All right, my friends. Well, I do hope that you have taken some time out of your busy day to make some art or just chat about things and
Or
stuff.
lay improperly on a couch.
Hey, sometimes that's what self-care looks like. And
What is it they say about bisexuals sitting in chairs?
I don't know. What did they say?
Apparently, it's a thing that bisexuals can't sit in a chair the right way. Do couches
Thank
count?
you. Thank you.
I hope couches count for that.
I have to
So you
sit
can
in one
just-
of these funny chairs because I can't even with the.
Uh huh.
Okay, that's hilarious.
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Well, all right then. Well,
You
everyone,
guys learned something today.
we
No.
have.
None
If
of
you
them
haven't
actually
learned
learned
anything,
something.
if you haven't learned anything else from the whole show, you can take that one to the bank, I guess.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you,
the Riker
Mike
thing
Dennis.
too, right? Like, Riker's always got to do that look.
Oh, so
Yeah.
wait, are you saying Riker's bi?
Of
We
course,
swear, yeah.
he doesn't care about gender at all.
No, yeah, he really
I mean,
doesn't. He's a player no matter what you got going on.
Yeah, because hey, the world, the universe probably isn't binary. So I mean,
There's a
Right.
whole episode about him falling in love with an
Closeted, ungendered
person.
alien. Yeah.
When
Nice.
that person actually chose a gender. But anyway, their whole race, it was messed up. Good episode.
educational daytime TV, everyone. All right, my friends, this has been Creating with the Crew. Have a great day. We'll see you tonight, 8 p.m. for Goblonia. And hope to see you all. We've got Renaissance festivals. Several of us are at all over the place. Texas Renaissance Festival for us too, right here. And we hope to see you all again, my friends. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day. That's Creating with the Crew. Bye.